morning, dear students. In last session, we can be discuss about the what is the importance of health. So whatever today we have to see to the life test should be changes. Our health should be also accepted to time. Is it? So what is the meaning of the chronic disease and also acute disease? All this we can be discussed in the last session. So chronic and acute disease are the two types of the disease we can be seen in the health issues. So in acute means it is a short period of the time. So the disease which can be occur in the short period of time, that is can be called as the acute disease. So maybe fever, some of the headache, like short term disease what we call that one, that is common cold, nose sore. So these are some of the examples we can be seen in the acute diseases. So cold, cough, typhoid, cholera. So these are some of the diseases which should be the short time effect. It does not the long time in our health. That is we can be called as the acute diseases. So next, chronic disease means the disease which can be lost as a long time and has a long drastic effect on the health. So that is we can be called as the chronic diseases. Diabetes, TB, elephant disease, arthritis, cancer. These are some of the disease. So where we should attack our life, complete lifestyle should be we can be suffer to this type of the diseases. So this is can be called as the chronic diseases. So acute diseases will be not have the time to cause major effect on the general health, but a chronic disease will be affect drastically. So acute means they will be do not affect our health for a long time, but in chronic disease which can affect the drastically to our body. So what are the principle of preventing of the diseases? So what are the precautions should be taken before we can be taken on before they can be does not cause us. So here some of the preventive measures we can be discussed here. So first of all, general way of the prevention of the infection disease. So general way means maybe these diseases should be causes from the maybe airborne diseases, waterborne diseases, some microbial infection should be occur in our body. So for airborne microbes means we can prevent exposure of the providing living conditions that not over. So whatever can be living conditions. So that today we can be seen in the homes which are the living conditions that should be the closely together, or the peoples which can be the close together, or that is the we can be called as the marketplaces like that. Some of the places should be the very consistent. They will be not place in the living condition of the peoples also. So there is a no ventilation, proper ventilation or air, or sometimes vehicles should be passes on that road. So likewise we can be seen in the some of the urban areas, so which can be the places is not available for the people. That type of the people will really causes this type of the disease we can be seen to that one. Yes, our living conditions should be also very important to role play in our living conditions. So yes, we can be whatever we can be seen in the home. So that home condition is also very important for us. So for waterborne microbes. So this is also one of the disease causing microbes. So we can prevent the exposure by the providing the safe drinking water. So we are already we can be depend upon the water for the well and borewells, is it? But whatever when the water should be polluted, this water should be also causes the many diseases like cholera or jaundice. So the countries should be conformed to that one, should be become a loose motion also. So we can avoid with that one. Safe drinking water is also one of the most important to all of us. So some of the vector-borne infections. So you heard about the malaria. So that malaria should be causes from the Anopheles mosquitoes. So we can be providing clean environment. Such a clean environment is the form will be not allowed to the mosquito breeding. So in our places, especially those are the vacant places are there, we can be cleaning that one. So we cannot be clean that one means because so when we do dump the any waste materials or tire, tube that should be consist of the some amount of the water means they will be breeding this type of the mosquitoes and also causes some of the disease like dengue fever and some of the malaria like that disease we can be faced to that one. So another way of prevention is vaccination. So one is airborne diseases, waterborne diseases, then some of the vectors should be causes that one. So lastly we can be take down some of the vaccination is also one of the most important to that one. So vaccination means by birth we have up to the 2 years we can be taken down some of the injections or vaccination, is it? So that should be also helpful for the immune system of our body. So not only that one and also whatever we can be taken on the nutrition food, that should be also main role of that one. A vaccine is one of the biological preparation used as a preventive incubation of the confirmed immunity against the diseases. It means we can be taken some of the diseases like some of the vaccination like BCG, diphtheria, so like that, is it? So it means it should be prevent the inoculation of the conferred immunity. So we have to produce some of the immunity in our body. So that is we can be called as the vaccination. The preparation is usually employs innovation from the disease causing agent which in the form of kill or weaken the bacteria or viruses. So what is the main function of this vaccine means? So once it should be enter our body, so bacteria or any viruses, it should be the trace that one and also kill the harmful bacteria and viruses. So vaccine may be also be composed of the toxins or surface proteins of the infecting organism. So it should be avoid the whatever produced in our body, toxins or surface proteins of the infection of our body. It should be avoided to the that is can be called as the vaccination. So these are some of the preventive measures we can be observed that one. So one is prevention is better than cure means we can be standard life condition. So next we can be safe drinking water. Then we can be avoid the vectors like the mosquitoes, the flies, diseases. Then we can be take up the vaccination. So vaccination, for example, we can be taken the BCG, which can be used against the TB, can be called as a tuberculosis. So like saline vaccine can be used against the polymyelitis. So nowadays we can be used to the polio. So that is also one of the disease we can be seeing in the last few decades, but it should be eradicated nowadays also. So here in the type of the diseases, so depend upon to the diseases we can be classified into other group, that is one is called as the congenital diseases. So congenital diseases means what? So it means it should be affected by the genetics. So you know that genetics means it is a branch of biology which can be deals with the study of the genes. That is, it can be called as the genetics. So every human being should be having the genes. That genes should be responsible for our characters. Maybe whatever our father and mother characters are there, that should be the resembled to parents. That should be resembled to the children also. These diseases are those which can be present since birth. So by birth time also these genes should be transferred to our parental genes. They also be caused due to genetic abnormality or due to metabolic disorder. So sometimes it should be come to the genetical disorder. Other times it should be found to some of the metabolic disorder. Whatever can be taken the nutrition food, that should be also and sometimes hormonal imbalance should be also we can be seeing that this type of the diseases. So next one is acquired diseases. Acquired means what? Acquired means we can be taken down. So that is second kind of the acquired diseases. These diseases are those which can be developed after the birth. It is not by birth, but after the birth, maybe some surrounding problem or environmental problems we can be faced that one. Then only we can be seeing that this type of the diseases. They are classified into two types. One is infectious disease, another one is it can be called as the non-infectious diseases. So So what is the infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases? So here some of the diseases should be given here. So proper sanitization and disposal of the fecal matter prevent infection. So this is one of the most important. We can be taken on the cleaning water and whatever in the living condition, and that should be the good. Then only our health should be also good. So not only a good sanitization and disposal of the fecal matter, it should be also prevent the one of the infection. So for example, typhoid means typhoid oral vaccine also prevent typhoid. If you take your living condition should be good, then also we can be prevent that one. Otherwise you can be take the vaccination of the typhoid, then TAB vaccination provide immunity for the 3 years. So by birth to 3 years we can be take on the TAB injection, that should be also we can be prevent that one. So second disease they can be given to diarrhea diseases. So diarrhea disease is one of the waterborne diseases. So it is also most important is community hygiene is the most important. So community means we have the group of people which can be live together. So in society we can call that community should be very conscious about the health. Then only we can be avoid that one. So eatable should be covered with prevent contamination. So whatever it can be used food, that material cannot be exposed to the air. So we can be completely covered that one. Then only we can be avoid that one. Proper personal hygiene is also very important. So community and personal hygiene both are we can see very important. Stale food should be not be consumed. So stale food means outside in the market or we can be seeing in the roadside food items which are that one they can be. You cannot be used to that type of the food. So for example, if you take the TB, in TB we can be cured by the isolation and proper rehabilitation of the patient. So isolation means we can be separated to that patient and avoidance of the overcrowding. So we cannot be go for the overcrowding to that patient. Provision for the good ventilation and better care to reduce the incidence of these diseases. So TB means which should be affected by that person, we can isolate that one and avoid the overcrowding. So lastly, provision for the good ventilation and better health to reduce the incidence of this type of the diseases. So infectious diseases means it is caused by the maybe some of the microbes or microorganisms. This disease can be spread in the community infection disease caused by the bacteria, viruses, fungi and some of the unicellular organisms like protozoa. So infectious disease means these are caused by the disease spread by the community. Spread by the community means group of people. So maybe caused by the bacteria, some of the organisms can be tell about the bacteria, fungi, algae and some of the protozoans. So sometimes it should be occurred in the worms also causes the infectious diseases. Especially when we see the Ascaris, we can be called that one. So that Ascaris is also responsible for that. So infectious disease caused by the viruses such as maybe viral disease can be called as the common cold, influenza, dengue, AIDS. So these are the viral diseases. Bacterial diseases means typhoid, fever, cholera, TB, anthrax, and some type of the skin caused disease means fungal infection we can be seen in the some of the organisms. So some of the protozoa should be causes such as malaria, Kala Azar. So this type of the disease should be occurred to that one. Non-infectious disease means what? So infectious means it should be spread easily from the one person to another person. So but non-infectious disease means it is not spread by the other person. So that is we can be seen in the deficiency. So in case of the whatever they will be in the form of taken in the food, so that the do not contain the proper nutrients, then we can be called as the deficiency. This is caused by the deficiency of the nutrients and also sometimes hormonal balance related to that one. So maybe some of the growth will be very tall, sometimes it should be dwarfism, and sometimes the hormones goiter disease like that we can observe to the one. Diabetes, scurvy. These are some of the diseases we can be seen in the deficiency of the nutrients. Then allergic conditions. So allergic means when body is hypersensitive to the polyphenol. So in case any vectors or any virus or fungi or algae they will be entered our body. So then what happens? We have the hypersensitive. So more sensitive to these foreign particles, then we can be called as the allergic condition. So there is the example should be the asthma is one of the disease we can be seen in this type of the allergy. So sometimes we can be seen in the cancers. So maybe skin cancer, lung cancer, blood cancer. This type of the disease we can be found in the society. Is it? So it means uncontrolled growth of the certain tissues. So it means tumor. Some kind of the tumor should be growth in our body. So maybe sometimes it should be the brain or sometimes it should be the stomach region. We can be seen to that one. There will be some of the tumors should be present because of the we cannot be control the certain type of the tissues. They can be go on that one. Maybe it should be the mental disorder. Maybe we can go to the anxiety, depression. In addition to we can take on the alcohol, drugs. These are all we can be seeing this type of the diseases. Next we can be seeing the degenerative. So degenerative means it should be passed on to the from generation to generation. Malfunctioning of the important organs. So maybe today we can be seeing some of the diseases like heart related problems, especially we can be seeing to the heart attack and also heart valves. So these some heart disease should be the malfunctioning of the important such organs we can be seen to. So infectious agents. So what are some of the agents we can be seen to the one? So maybe viral infection, bacterial infections. In viral infection means viral disease means influenza, chickenpox, smallpox, common cold, dengue, and also AIDS. These are some of the viral diseases we can be seen to that. Next one is fungal diseases means ringworm, etc. So in fecal matter also they will be passed on to that one. So that is we can be called as the ringworm. So this is we can be called as the bacterial infection. So that is cholera, typhoid, TB, and anthrax. These are the bacterial infections. So protozoans means malaria and kala azar. Next one is important diseases in human beings. So first one is common cold. So we can be seeing in the lot of problems. Is it? So maybe 1 week or 15 days also we can be seeing in this type of the disease. That is, we can be called as the common cold. Is also one of the viral infections. So it should be causes from the rhinovirus. So the virus name should be the rhino. The symptoms should be sore throat, cough, headache, continuous headache, cough, and sore throat. These are some of the symptoms of the common cold. Like that, chickenpox means rashes. So skin rashes we can be seeing that fever, headaches, and also uneasiness. So you should always we can be face the uneasiness is also some of the problems you can be seen to. So measles means these are some of the viral infections. So maybe some of the children we can be tell about to the is it. So symptoms means red and watery eye, pink rashes, itching or burning or rashes. It means the eyes should be the red color or watery. So pink rashes should be all the sides of the body. Itching and also burning sensations you can be observed to. So in typhoid, it is also one of the bacterial diseases. It should be causes the Salmonella typhi, the type of the bacteria which can be caused that is Salmonella typhi. Symptoms should be fever, headache, loss of appetite, skin rashes, constipation, or diarrhea. So these are the symptoms of the typhoid. So TB should be occur from the can be cured by the BCG injection. So it should be causes of mycobacterium, tuberculosis. So symptoms means in the night time also we can describe fatigue, the loss of weight. Then malaria should be causes the protozoans. So it causes the female Anopheles mosquito. Symptom should be the fever at interval. So internal fever can be caused as well. So weakness, the cancer should be causes the abnormal and uncontrolled growth of the tissue of the cells. So risk factor means it can be taken the continuous of the tobacco, alcohol, high fat diet, smoking. These are the causes of these diseases. Hypertension means BP or it can be called as the blood pressure level should be increase or decrease. So increase means it can be called as hypertension, or lower means it can be called as the hypotension. So stress, tension, proper fat intake in our body, fat intake, large intake also we can listen to the study. So in this picture we can be seen in the Leishmania. It is also one of the protozoan organism that causes the Kala Azar. The organism oval shaped and it has the long big-like structure. One organism is dividing the cell of the immune system in the right side. So when there are two loops in the dividing organism and sending the cell process up to unit of the organism, the immune cell is about 10 micrometer in diameter. So this is one of the picture of the Leishmania, we can be called that one. So which can be causes the Kala Azar. So another picture you can be seen here, Staphylococci, the bacteria which can be causes the acne. So acne is some of the pimples we can be seen in the our body or our face, that is can be called the acne. Next, this is the adult roundworm, that is can be called the Ascaris. So Ascaris lubricoid, which is a technical name, we can be called the found in the small intestine, in rural tissue. So you can be taken the antibiotics. Antibiotics is the most important affect the different type of the bacterial diseases. For example, antibiotic is the inhibit the bacterial ability turn to the glucose into energy. So whatever we can be taken the bacterial infection, then only we can be taken the antibiotics. These antibiotics should be the kill the bacterial infections. Or it should be able to construct the cell wall when it happens, the bacterium dies instead of the reproduction. So it means otherwise you should be the propagate the growing ability of the bacteria. At the same time, the antibiotic act only the bacterial cell wall building mechanism, not only normal cells. So in case of, if you take the antibiotic, then what happens? You should be the whatever the bacterial cells are there, that should be taken. That cell should be constructed some of the walls. That one antibiotics community block the biochemical pathway important for the bacteria. This inhibit the growth of the bacteria or kill the diseases. So once again, it can be taken antibiotics means it cannot be off to the any bacterial ones. So when the bacteria should be enter our body, it should be the avoid to that one. It should be kill the whatever enter our organisms, you can be called that one. That should be avoid to that one. So next one is means of spread of diseases. So here the common way of germs are spread. So how should be the germs are spread? So here also we can be seen in the disease should be caused by the sometimes nose, mouth and eyes, and also even in the shake hands. So germs can be also spread to the handshaking by sneezing, sometimes coughing or rubbing eyes, and then can also transfer to the other family members or friends. So in the we have the disease. So by the time we cannot be used to the any kerchief or any cloth, then the time of the sneezing or coughing or rubbing of eyes, we should be also transferred to the other family members. So simply washing your hands can prevent such a illness of the common cold or eye infection. So in case of any eye infection or common cold, we can be frequently we can be used to wash our hands frequently. Then we can avoid it to that one. And coughing and sneezing, we can be take some piece of cloth or kerchief, we can be used to that one. Then only we can be avoid the evaporate the droplet in the zone. That droplet should be the pass on to the very quickly to the other people should be passed to that one. So the large droplet settle to the ground in a few seconds. Hence we can be avoided to that one. So next adds to food. So just here you can be seen in the various mode of the spread of the infection you can be seen here. So today we can be discuss about the chronic diseases and acute diseases and what are the way of the disease should be formed and how should be the avoided to that one. All this we can be discussed here. So next session we can be discuss about the some more other agents. How should be the there will be formation of the disease should be occur in our body. All this we can be discussed next session. Thank you. Thank you.